Ultraman. I mean, he's chill, I guess. I'd like to think I'm a fan of Ultraman shit. At the time of me writing this, I've only seen Ultraman Jeed and Rube, and that was when they first dropped back in like 2016, 2017. I think I was watching Orb too. I don't know, bro. It's been a minute. But from what I did peep, how do you want me to say Ultraman ain't the GOAT? It's a big ass dude that fights big ass monsters and is the indomitable human spirit without being human. Sometimes. Shouts to Riku real quick. Jeed my GOAT for real, bro. Oh, and Rube's pretty good too, I guess. At least their opening's gas. Oh shit, Aizen too, he's the GOAT! Aizen! Wait, hold up. I didn't even explain what Ultraman is yet. You're probably looking at me through the screen like I'm off the goddamn medicine! Let me just run it by you real quick. Ultraman is a Japanese TV show that first premiered on July 17th, 1966. It was made by Eiji Tsuburaya.
John Ultraman.
Same people don't fuck with this back in places like Japan and other countries, including America, as grounds for a raw level 3 for me personally. That's like backhanding your mama, your papa, your grandma, and the family dog in one motion. You'd be surprised as to how much shit wouldn't move the way it moves without Ultraman, bro. I mean, that's probably why that shit's still going with new shows, special spin-offs, and other shit. Hey, yo, what the fuck they doing to Godzilla in this? Fun fact time. If the show Ultra 7 never dropped, we probably wouldn't have shit like Pokemon. That dude who made Pokemon, John Pokemon, said he was hella inspired by watching stuff like Godzilla and Ultraman. Coincidentally, being a game designer was an insanely new profession when they were both airing, so without those things lining up together, Pokemon just straight up wouldn't exist. Or at least not how it is now. And like, if you don't know Pokemon now, that's fine. I don't know what that is neither, but you ain't here for all that mid. You're here to listen to me yap about some peak. I'm gonna let you all know why this movie is gas and why you gotta tap in. Play that dope ass edit right now!
That's the beauty of it. I look at my daughter sometimes and think that I'm learning as much from her as she is from me.
Kenji, if you could be anyone, what would you choose? Matsui or Ultraman? Ultraman! 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 Ultraman!
I am...
Ultraman Rising was announced back in May of 2021 and was going to be directed by Shannon Tyndall and co-written by Mark Hames. They worked on this stuff, by the way. It wasn't until 2023 we'd actually get a trailer for the movie, and god damn, my boy moving on giraffe time, and golly! I'm just playing though, I fuck with these designs so heavy now. I need my alien characters to not look like a human, even if they are on throat go timing. But when I was watching the trailer for the first time, I was actually really looking forward to it, because not only was it its own solidified story, meaning I didn't have to do Ultraman homework and watch anything prior, but the plot really hooked me in, like, almost immediately. We love a found family plotline at the official BB Austin YouTube channel, and if you don't like it, I'm hit you with the Get Got Geek! I think following through with the story of a found family is always fun, especially when you're writing characters like the protagonist, who's this self-centered, arrogant, narcissistic little bitch. It's like, alright, tough guy, you think you're too good for baseball and being the medium between humans and kaiju while also being over 100 feet tall? Here's a 30-foot lizard baby you have to raise your own daughter now. Stupid. He's just completely hands off the first half of the movie with Emmy, because all he gotta do is ask a little AI to put on whatever so he can try and lock in with his baseball shit. Probably putting like Skibbity Toilet in that fucking chicken nugget and thinking that isn't finna turn her brain to straight slime. We love Emmy so much though. I don't think that needed to be said, but I'm gonna just say it regardless. On the topic of the MC, Ken Sato in general is just written so well. Like, yeah, when you first see him as a kid, he fucking loves shit like Ultraman and baseball. Then you see him as an adult, he's crazy self-centered and solely focused on baseball. But he only turns out that way because of how he was brought up from the last time we see him as a kid to the start of when we see him grown up. His mom went missing and is completely off the grid, and his dad was the last 100-foot tall alien that could shoot lasers out of his arms and fought kaiju all the time. So, like, normal shit, I guess. Hi, it's me from the future. So I just wanted to clarify that I actually got this wrong the first take. I did this, and actually I wrote it wrong in the script too. So originally I said that the mom died of a deadly illness.
Yeah, that's not a thing. That's not a thing that happens in the movie. Yeah, she goes missing in the movie. I don't know how I got that wrong. Here's the take, I guess, because I don't want to waste it. Here's the take. His mom had a deadly illness, and his dad was the last 100-foot tall alien that could shoot lasers out of his arms and fought kaiju all the time.
No, unacceptable.
I'm gobsmacked. I'm flabbergasted at how wrong I got that. Deadly illness? Deadly illness. What the fuck was I writing, bro? What? Listen to today, always do your research on everything if you're making a video essay, even if it's for the first time. Because you will sound so dumb when you are so wrong and you have been editing for so long and you have to re-record lines and you just gotta sit there just at awe at how stupid you sound. Back to the video. But those experiences, on top of being forced out of his home and living in a foreign country that spits so much pressure and isolation and bigotry at him, all shaped how he operates as an adult. And it's because he needed a personality to not just defend himself, but to just survive over there. And no, I don't mean survive like he's trying to fight off a fucking jaguar in the Amazon. I mean like trying to survive society. If anything, I was actually shocked at how much they went into things like the bigotry aspect and how much that affected him even as an adult. Like, he was still getting hit with that shit in Japan from the catcher out of everybody at his game, talking about how he don't play Japanese enough. Like, what does that even mean? And this isn't the only time they bring it up either. It's one of the many constant struggles thrown at him whenever he tries to be a better person. Not just in general, but for his 20-foot-tall lizard baby daughter. If you said daddy's home. No, because deadass edits and thirst traps of Ken are getting more people to know what Ultraman is, and is like half the reason why people are seeing the movie. Hey, listen, I hear you, and I'm listening, but also, Zero's right there, bro. That's all I'm saying. Zero, what does it mean? Zero, you are my everything. World's f***ed up, man. If you say dad. Alright, before I start losing my goddamn mind over this man, let me get into the art direction for a little, because this should look pretty. Gorgeous, even. Character design goes crazy. Body language is hella expressive. The lighting in any shot with Ultraman's eyes is insane. The impact frames! I could yap about this shit till the sun blows up, man. What I really love about all of it, though, is its use of pre-existing visual material and using it for thematic purposes the whole movie. If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, it's about when I'm looking on the screen and I see something and I go, I understand that reference, and it matters sometimes. There's 3 repeating visual motifs that show up through the whole movie that I think are dope or cute as fuck. I call it the swirls, the stars, and the small stuff. And I'm about to explain what the fuck those are, so just don't cut me off again for the sake of the bit. When I'm talking about the swirls, I mainly want to focus on the backgrounds and shit, but we're starting off with the swirl, because, god damn, did that look good. The swirl backdrop used is actually a reference to the first Ultraman opening back in 1966. Originally, it had a blue and yellow swirl effect, but there's been like a billion other uses of it after that, so they stuck with using blues and reds for Rising. The colors blue and red, in general, are used a metric shit ton throughout the whole movie for backgrounds and other effects, but I just think they're used hella well here. When Emmy first hatches, and Ken holds her, the smoke behind them parts, and there's this beautiful-ass backdrop of space using blues and purples for the deep space and this bright-ass cyan green moon. There's these nice-ass yellowish and like magenta stars in the back that complement the whole thing and pair well with the city lights in the back. But that's not what's important right now! Later in the movie. And it's such a short scene, but it's so cute, that shit makes my fucking heart twist! When Ken is taking a little nap with Emmy and there's this mobile kind of projection in the room going over their faces, it's the same space projection as when Emmy first hatched and they met. And it's like the perfect use of symbolism to represent how much they've grown because of each other as like a found family. Like... Okay, like the point says, this is mainly about smaller details that I noticed during my watch and I thought were just so dope looking back on the whole thing. I'm gonna just try and lightning round this shit because I don't know how long this video finna be and I'm not trying to edit all that TBH. Those little eyes Ultraman has inside his regular eyes, I think that's cool.
There's a little Starbucks logo in the back that looks like Ultra 7. The Power Rangers Dino Thunder Megazord is in the back. I thought that was pretty cool.
That's actually Aberino from Bakuryu Sentai Aber Ranger.
Man, if you don't shut your motherfucking ass down. Okay, I'm realizing the rest of this shit is all Emmy related, so we're changing the section to the Emmy stuff section now. She does a little Godzilla dance, and that's cute.
Well, actually, it's the Osamatsu-kun Shi pose.
She has little Mothra sounds when she wakes up from her cocoon. When Emmy first hatches, she's like the size of like a really big softball in Ked's hands. But like at the end of the movie, she's big as fuck. And it's so cool that they actually like, you know, showed her growing up throughout the few months the movie takes place. Her theme has fucking Hatsune Miku in it. I think. I'm pretty damn sure that's Miku. I don't know, let me know in the comments below if that's her.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram.
Shit, wait, I gotta talk about the music. Hold on. The whole track for the movie was made by Scott Stafford, and all of it is just so good. I tried looking up what else he's worked on, excluding some other Netflix exclusives and stuff I've never even heard of, but he's done some other stuff with Disney and fucking gorillas?
Why the fuck is Murdoch butt booty naked? What is going on, bro? Genuinely, please go check out this man's work. It's actually so good. The only albums on his Spotify right now are from this movie and another Netflix thing called Lost Ollie. I peeped both albums real quick, and they're composed so well, it's kind of crazy. Aside from Didney and Da Monkeys, I hadn't really heard of anything that he worked on before, so I was like fully astounded listening to Rising's track. Mostly because it all makes my soul ascend like I'm reaching Ultra Valhalla, but also because it uses Ultraman's theme really effectively as its own leitmotif. I fucking love leitmotifs. Toby Fox invented that shit. Yeah.
It's not used every second, but when it's used, it's quick, sharp, and known almost immediately once it's played. Much like the Ultraman. Okay, I need to bring her up again, because I feel like I didn't elaborate enough. We need to talk about her. No, yeah, Miku is just deadass used as Emmy's main instrument when it comes to songs involving her, and it's just so genius. Like, Emmy's the only character to have her instrument be also technically a vocal track. Because it's Miku. And having this, like, innocent tone work in tandem with other people's instruments and sound effects is just so fucking good. Like I've been saying, it's simply peak. My only complaint with any song relating to the movie is who Netflix went to for the main song to promote the movie. Fucking Oliver Tree, bro? This shit sounds so whiny, man. Literally, if he wasn't in this movie, I'd be okay with it, but I just can't rock with it, man.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
They really fucking out here expecting me to sing to fucking Ultraman. Okay, I think it's about time I start wrapping this shit up because I don't want this to get too long and I'm already pretty late making the video, so final thoughts time! I really believe with my chest that Ultraman Rising has one of the best chances in recent history to actually put the whole tokusatsu genre more on the map. Even though the whole movie isn't live action like, you know, tokusatsu. I still think it at least has a really good shot into getting more people into the genre because of just the whole brand. Even though the whole Ultra franchise has had this like monumental impact on so much pop culture shit, people still don't know who the fuck Zafi is! Like, that's Zafi, dog! Story time. God, that reminded me of fucking Thomas Sanders. I'm sorry, y'all. Story time. Growing up, like any goated kid my age, I fucked with Power Rangers heavy, and with what time I was given, I naturally had to look at more Ranger slots to get my fix of big robot and big explosion. It was then when I stumbled on a fucking horde of channels that had footage of toy showcases of Megazords from shit like Power Rangers RPM. Except it was with music that was never in the show, and even the toys looked higher quality than any of the commercials they'd shown off for literally any of the other shows that I've watched. This shit, right here, was the exact moment it had me by the chokehold. Like on some like WWE Rock type of shit. After that, I learned what Engine Sentai Go-Onger was, which was where RPM was pulling most of their footage from. After that was finding out about the Ranger series they haven't even adapted yet that would only come out like a year or two later.
I'm telling y'all, I felt like I was on some Shulk type of shit.
At that point, I was already locked the fuck in with following Super Sentai. I fell off of it for a little bit, but I was lucky enough to rekindle that shit back in like 2017, because now I can force y'all to listen to me talk about this shit. In like a different video though. The point I'm trying to make is that it literally took only one Google search to get me into one of my favorite genres of entertainment ever. And that essentially just changed my life forever. Not specifically Super Sentai. No. He gets his own video too, but like later though. Stop rushing me to put out a video, though! If not for Tokusatsu, my life would have been pretty fucking different. And now with Power Rangers being fucking dead, fucking companies, why I yada, and Rising doing really fucking well, one can only hope for more people to get into more shit like Ultraman. Dramatic and potentially corny as it sounds, there's genuinely so many amazing stories that could change people's lives and could give them motivation to make or do something crazy, or to just give them that little push to keep on going in the tokusatsu genre. And Ultraman, an actual pillar of light and hope in and out of the shows and movies lore, can just do that for so many people and could honestly do it so much better than Power Rangers did. At least Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, because whoo boy, that's a different rant for a different yap sesh. From the action to the music to the characters to the smallest details and references and everything in between, Ultraman Rising just mashes everything that makes Ultraman so special throughout the franchise's entire lifespan and gives it that spin that I can only hope other Toku shows get. Hands down, one of the best adaptations of the character. If you ended up listening because of my yapping and actually checked out the new movie, I don't know, fucking congrats, welcome to the Cool Kids table! Yay, you did it, yay! If you're rewatching and you need your sick fix on new Ultra-related shit, not only does the official Ultraman YouTube channel just have full episodes of just the last few shows they put out, with subs and official English dubs, there's also Tokusatsu, which has, I think, over 20 Ultraman series, including some spin-offs and movies, just for free. And if you still need more Ultra shit after all that, I don't know any other official sources like that. But you got Google, bro. I ain't your mama. If you like the vid, let me know in the comments. Like, share, sub. How the fuck does YouTuber shit work again, bro? I was born literally yesterday. This shit had me like Mewtwo in there. This is the first time I actually made a video essay like this, and I've been wanting to do this for like ever. So hopefully y'all enjoyed it, and don't just be awesome. Be damn thing